All right, let's get to our morning business report. Sales of the classic book, The Odyssey, seeing a big boost from the new film.
And a new survey shows American confidence in the economy is slipping a bit. Channel 3's Jane King live at the New York Stock Exchange with those stories and more. Good morning, Jane.
Hi, Tracy and Caitlin. Good morning. As consumer confidence fell this month as Americans' views about business conditions and the labor market deteriorated, higher gas, food prices likely weighed on shoppers' minds. There were some bright spots, though. Americans plan to continue to spend on big-ticket items and services like restaurants over the next 6 months, and travel intentions are picking up. More organic, free-range eggs are the worst for the environment. This according to an Oxford University study that found caged hens have less impact on climate and cause less river pollution. The researchers said their findings did not amount to an argument for return to cages, which have been widely criticized as cruel for the hens movement. But the group says they do want farms and consumers to be aware of all the potential impacts when it comes to methods by which we produce our food. Well, the blockbuster movie, The Odyssey, has resulted in a boom in demand for the classic physical book. According to book data analytics specialist Nielsen, sales of The Odyssey have jumped 70% compared with last year, with almost 40,000 copies already sold this year. Now, the Emily Watson translation, which is what director Christopher Nolan based the movie on, is selling especially well, up 890%. Semiconductor stocks took another beating yesterday. AI is getting expensive, and that is making Wall Street nervous. Markets also will find out the Fed's decision on interest rates this afternoon. We are looking at a higher start. Live from the New York Stock Exchange, I'm Jane King. Back to you.